Hello everyone, hope everyone is doing great and staying healthy and staying safe. So today we are here with the Boa wheels. These are the 90mm Boa wheels, and today we're going to be doing a customization process on them. So what we're going to do is we're going to be, since they are white, we're going to be dyeing them orange. We're going to be unboxing them also, so let me get my knife ready and just stab the package. See if anything else is inside. Nothing else inside. So the wheels are in here. These wheels actually arrived a few days ago, but I was waiting for the dye to come in the mail. So these are the Boa wheels. These are the Hatchlings. These are the 90mm wheels. They come with Kegel style cores, just like the Kegel wheels from Orangutan. Some Boa stickers. And these are the wheels, and this is the dye. Ooh, so this is the wheel. This is a very detailed, not so detailed, but pretty detailed show and look of the wheel. This is the back part, the one that faces like like where your truck goes, and then this is the outside of your wheel. I like the material with what they print it with, the text and the detailing. For the reason being that some other wheel brands, you go ahead and you feel it, and you actually feel like if it's printed onto the wheel, but with these it feels like it's part of the wheel, like they make it in the mold with the print there. Boa wheels. Pretty sure you guys can scan that QR code that's right there. Let me put that closer for you guys. Pretty sure you guys can scan that QR code, and if you're on a computer, and you can use your phone to scan that QR code, and it will take you straight to the product link for the wheels. So I will catch everyone in the kitchen when we're ready to dye these wheels orange. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill up this pot with water, and we're gonna put it to boil. Pretty much just depending on what container you're using to dye the wheels, you want to just fill up the pot and have it boil. Alright, it's pretty much full right now. So, turn on the water. Turn on the stove. My mistake. And this is the container that I'm going to be using for the wheels. So, I'm going to be dyeing them orange. If you do decide to do this process, make sure that your wheels are all separated between each other, because you don't want any of them touching each other, or touching the sidewall. This one is not touching the sidewall of the container at all. You don't want that to happen with any of them, for the reason being that it will just leave a blank spot of white there if you do go ahead and dye them off color. So I am using the synthetic apricot orange RIT dye. If you're gonna choose any color, I would recommend just using the synthetic one, not the regular RIT dye. Okay, so I decided this is the original pot of water, and I decided to add another pot of water because I thought that this would be enough, but it wasn't. So I'm using the orange RIT dye, and I'm using a skewer to be able to move the dye around. Like I said, this is the RIT dye, the synthetic version. I'll leave everything that I used, including the link to the wheels on Boa's website in the description. And I'm gonna just turn these off now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use something to hold it. Just pour it in. Make sure that you boil enough water to actually cover the entire wheel, all of the wheels. So the wheels are fully covered, as you guys can see. So now after that, we're gonna go ahead and open the RIT dye. So now the dye is open, and I would just start by completely just, depending on how dark you want your wheels to be, you can dump the whole bottle out. That's what I'm doing. I don't mind how dark the wheels actually get, so that's why I'm just dyeing it. Now I'm using I would recommend going ahead and just moving the wheels a little, for the reason being that you want the entire wheel submerged in it, and you want to make sure that the bottom of the wheel also receives some sort of dye at the bottom, or like so that it can actually get some dye under it, for the reason being that you want the dye to get all over the wheel. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the wheels in here in the dye for a good, I would say a good hour. Right now it's just about 11, so at 12 I'll come back and we'll see the end result. So it has been about 20 minutes. So I started seeing these, I'm guessing this is pieces of rubber. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna move the water and the dye around. I will move it around the wheel just to make sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and flip the wheel completely to the other side, since we are doing checkups on 20-minute increments. So it's 20 minutes, 40 minutes, 60 minutes. So I'm gonna do front side for the first 20 minutes, back side for the next 20 minutes, and then front side again for the next 20 minutes. Hey guys, 40-minute update. It is now 11:43. I'm starting to see like this right here, but like if you move it, you can see that that's just dye. So I'm pretty sure that the dye just settles, which you just, every 20 minutes, you should just, as a rule of thumb, just go ahead and move the dye all around. Try not to splash it on yourself, because if you do drop any of this dye on your clothes. So it has been totally 80 minutes, in total, 80 minutes. So we are now going to start pulling them out. I'm going to use another. So the wheels turned out pretty great, honestly. I'm going to clean the wheels up a bit now. I'm going to clean the wheels up a bit now. Just like pretty much like wash them off a little bit. The wheels are there. I mean, it's pretty great. light, you can see it's more red, but I'll go ahead and ride these tomorrow.